Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Face shave time. I've just used the exact same soap that I'm going to use in this shave, in my head shave, and that is Sudsy Soapery Super Creamed Triple Butter Shave Soap with Rasool clay, and the scent on it is cola. You can see the ingredients down there, I can't even read them, so small. But cracking scent, really nice cola scent. It's not as nice as Club Cola from Wickham. This is more of a natural cola scent that I would, in my mind this smells natural. Club Cola smells more like real fizzy, citrusy cola with a fizz and everything. Whereas this is more so what I would have imagined cola would have tasted like when it was very first trying to invent the scent of the flavour. So very, very nice. It lathers up a treat, especially with the synthetic, which I'm using my Wolf Whiskers Purple Haze today, turned by Peter Wolf over in the States. A 25mm Black Wolf fan knot. Can't get this knot anymore. Can't get, in fact all the knots I've got I don't think he does anymore. He might still do the Black Wolf bulb, but he certainly can't get the Ultra fan, which is in my green handle, or this one anymore. He's got similar knots but they're just not the same, and he did have a lot of problems trying to get as good a knots again. So here we go, straight into the soap. It's very soft soap, it's bordering on a cream, so I generally sort of call this type of soap a crope, cream and a soap joined together. Doesn't take away from how good the soap is, it is an excellent performer. Just trying to splay the brush a little bit. Because it is soft, you don't really need a massive load. So I'm going to stop there. Doesn't look like there's much in there. I can assure you, well, I can't assure you, I'll be very surprised if it doesn't do a full 3 passes. So we'll rinse the soap out now, as I always do, just to get all the proto lather and lather off. Hey mate. Alright, let's get stuck in. Got my brush loaded, I've just rinsed the tub out so it looks like a brand new soap again. A little bit of moisture on there, but that'll dry in crystal clear. And get ready for the next, obviously, use, which will be months away, most likely. So put a bit of water in the sink. Wipe my face, no prep today. And you can see down here, I think I've got quite a few ingrown hairs there. I think, I'm not sure. And it came after using the feather shapette pretty much against the grain and across the grain and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe it's just a with the grain pass for me just to keep me interested. Yeah, feed the dogs, mate. Just paint this on and then we'll go into my usual lathering technique. Just dip the brush in the water and then just come back and keep painting it in until it goes translucent all over. Such a nice knot. One more dip, and then we'll splay the brush because it looks reasonably wet already. And as you can see, it's reasonably translucent all across my face. Just clean the handle off and here we go. Never had a problem lathering this soap, it's very easy to work with. Makes a very dense, glossy, creamy lather. Try the handle off. Must be a lot of water in the base of the knot that I haven't shaken out enough. Add a little bit of water. Keeps growing. I might have to just stick with it like this. I've obviously loaded the brush far too heavy. Lather. This is real dense stuff. Right, I'll set that to the side. You see the gloss on there? Just amazing. Right, the razor for today. It's a Karve razor. I'm not using the feather straight chevet. Straight into the Karve, Christopher Bradley razor, aluminium, B plate, ruby blade. Loads of uses on the blade. Let's just see how it feels. So as I was talking about with an open comb a couple of days ago about how the open comb works, doesn't matter what double edged razor you use, if you get the angle right on the blade and it's touching your skin, whether it's you feel the blade or not, it's still touching your skin, it'll take all the soap off. It's like, you should take it all off now. It's all gone. Open comb or closed won't make any difference. Can't say enough about these ruby blades at the moment. I don't know why. They're outperforming all my other blades comfortably, and I'm noticing it. It's very noticeable how smooth this blade is, yet how sharp it is as well. Right. Excellent residual slickness. Again, just a great quality soap, the great scent. I'm not even sure whether Sudsy Soapery are still in business. I think they are, but don't quote me on that. I tell you what, it's an amazing lather. It feels brilliant on your skin, really dense and just feels great. pass number 2. It's so smooth. That residual slickness is really building up now. If you get your hands on it, it's definitely worth having in the den because it performs as good as most. I mean, that lather is so dense. A hell of a lot of gloss. It'll take more water as well, but I'm not going to give it any more because I don't think it needs it. You need to keep your eyes peeled as well on karveshaving.com. They are in the process of a collaboration with Talbot Shaving and Moyle Grooming, which is coming later in the year. But they're in one at the moment with Tallow and Steel. And if you check their Instagram you can see, I think it might be the soap label. But it gives you an insight into the scent of the soap, which sounds right up my alley. Another soap that's just come out, which sounds right up my alley, is Aquamarine. Which has been made by Fine Accoutrements. For West Coast shaving. Those guys are really making strides. A little bit of irritation under my chin. That's mainly because of the daily shave and a little bit of irritation I got yesterday from the feather razor, which wasn't much, to be honest. I did quite well with it, I think. It's not actually that bad. I can feel it, but it's not really noteworthy. Right, let's finish off. Superb. Just rinse the brush out. So I'm not my usual sprightly self, but I'm getting there. Once this leg's healed up, hopefully get over this wrist issue, back to work. It's funny, when you start working and you've done sort of 10, 15 years of work, and you're like, fucking sick of working, I wish I didn't have to work. Then when you're not working, and you're still getting by, you're still doing okay, mainly because your wife does well. It's amazing how quickly you get sick of being at home. I mean, having an injury doesn't help. I suppose if you can go out and play football or play golf or do things, It's definitely going to make life a little bit more pleasant while you're off, or whenever you're not working. But it certainly puts into perspective why a lot of people die quickly when they retire, when they stop working. Because you spent your whole life with a goal, whether it be to serve the public or make tools or whatever your job is. You spent your whole life doing it, and then all of a sudden it's not there. I can see how that can certainly affect people. Right, cola with Rasool clay, super creamy triple butter shave soap from the Sudsy Soapery. Cracking scent, easy to lather, phenomenal lather, and the post shave is excellent. But I am going to finish off today with some mild grooming frosted Frankenline from Canada. 1, 2, 3, 3 splashes of that. Oh, do you know what? I haven't even got a single bit of burn there, so this shade's a lot better than I thought it was. A lot better. The brush for today was the Purple Haze Wolf Whiskers, made by Peter Wolf over in the States. 25mm fan knot, and as you can see, looks brand new. Looks like it hasn't even been used today. The razor, the Karve Christopher Bradley razor, nothing else gets used in my den now. There's nothing else in my den to use. I've got a vintage Gillette razor, I've got this, and I've got my feather for my face shaves. I think I've reached a point now where I will still try new things when it comes to the point I can afford to try them again. But I'm not going to go out and just buy razors. You know, the Broman razors come out and things. I can't see it being better than that leaf razor. I really cannot. It just sounds like it's too mild. For head shaves, that's what I really want that type of razor for, not my face. And the leaf razor does a cracking face shave anyway. But this razor here, for me, I've used a lot of razors, I've used a lot of blades. This razor with this blade in it, there's nothing better on the market for me at the moment. Personally, for me personally, that's right, Ken. So if you're looking for a razor which I highly recommend over anything, it's this. Next, just below it would probably be the Rockwell 6S or 6C. I think they both shave the same, but the 6S is mist stainless, the 6C is chromed zinc or Zamac or whatever you want to call it. Finished off with frosted Frankenline, and it doesn't get much better than that. I don't think I've got any weepers that I can see. A little bit red down here. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.